Guys, look out! Look out!
My God! What the?
I mean, what do you expect? Brock's pissed.
I know the table's destroyed.
And Corbin's at 5 before he even enters the Royal Rumble.
I think Brock Lesnar just committed a modern-day deicide.
Thank goodness for OtterBox.
I hope Bobby
they send you a
Lashley.
free case. How about we get some new monitors out here? Lesnar just destroyed everything.
Okay, I ran away, and I have no idea what just happened.
Call the damn Texas Rangers.
This is what happened, Cole. Lesnar got eliminated by Lashley. He lost his mind, beat up everything in sight, and then he beat the hell out of Corbin. Now he's grabbing a rope. Now he's tossing a rope over the barricade.